Yep.
All right, cool. I'm gonna kick it over to just Johnny
Yep.
to take us out with, dude. You got to play Super Mario Brothers. Excuse me. Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Super
Oh,
Mario
man.
Odyssey.
All right, so Super Mario Odyssey, it's
Odyssey,
a
Adam.
3D platformer game. You're playing as Mario. You're running around these fairly decent-sized environments that are open. These are open environments, so these aren't like 2D or very linear structured levels. These are sort of like a big giant sort of chunk of earth with structures in there, and you're sort of jungle gymming your way and jumping around and sort of going through it and collecting these moons that are littered and speckled about the entire environment. And along the way, you have this unique ability, which is your hat. You can throw your hat out and you can
I was wondering about that.
You can capture. So if you throw your hat at a particular enemies, and it's most of the enemies, if you throw your hat at them, and you can sort of your hat sort of gets suctioned to their head, wherever their head may be, and you can capture a lot of different weird stuff, and I'll get into that.
Wait, what kind of Mario's like some kind of zombie puppeteer now? He's parasiting these things around.
Yeah, he kind of like sort of possesses things with this hat. So they call it capturing, but it's really like possessing. So you throw your hat at some enemy, and all of a sudden Mario gets sucked into it, and you are now controlling that enemy. And whatever that enemy does.
Mario game.
Yes, this is a Mario game. This is one of the weirdest. I'm talking like Mario 2 level weirdness is going on in this game. Really weird stuff. So
you've blown Adam's mind. I mean, we can see it right now.
You go into the enemy, and now you can control that enemy. So if you see like a Hammer Brothers, you are now a Hammer Brothers, and you can throw the hammers with one button, and you can hop around like a Hammer Brother hops around. And all the while, by the way, the kicker is that everything that you capture, it has Mario's hat on it.
Yeah.
But better, it has a mustache. So everything you capture now has a mustache on the front of its face. It is hilarious.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
You can capture bullet bills.
With mustaches?
Yeah, you put your head on.
Wait, how do you capture a bullet, first of all?
You throw your head on it.
But it's moving.
Yeah, it's moving, exactly.
Is it like those giant bullet bills?
It's the giant ones.
Okay, all right.
And the small ones. It's all of them. You can just throw your hat on
Are they
and
shooting
capture
at you? How are you pinpointing that shot?
You just throw your hat, and if your hat hits it, boom.
Okay. Now my logical question. Okay, what can you actually do with a bullet bill? It's already like en route to its destination.
You can fly straight, really, really fast, and turn around. But you can't go up or down. And that's just one thing. You can capture, as I said, the Hammer Brothers. You can capture tanks. There's tanks in this game. You can capture a tank and then drive around as if it's like a first-person or third-person tank shooter and shoot tank shells out of this thing, and you're shooting at other enemies that are littered throughout the level. You can capture Goombas, and you're sort of waddling around as a Goomba.
And be useless as you waddle on the ground.
And if you're a Goomba and you jump on another Goomba, you don't squash them. You hop on their head, so you create like this Goomba tower that you find this lady Goomba, and you show her how big your Goomba tower is, and she generates a moon for you.
Does nobody see the implications here? It's like, okay, so you can get your mushroom really big to impress this other lady. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is
grow your mushroom.
Yes, this is one of the strangest Mario games out there. So
okay, well, is all this how does all this factor in the gameplay? What is your objective here? Is it just a statistic simulator?
Yeah, the objective is.
We got a gameplay video somewhere. We'll run on the feed so you guys can actually see this. By the way,
the gameplay is kind of the stereotypical. You have to save Princess Peach because Bowser captured her, and you're chasing them around all around the world. So your world map is at the globe, and you're traveling around the globe on this hat ship. It's a ship in the shape of a hat, and you're traveling around. There's a lot of hats. The game is all about hats.
Okay, so what I'm getting is the princess done been kidnapped again.
Yep.
For like the umpteenth time. And now you're playing Phineas Fogg. You're playing Phineas Mario in Around the World in 80 hat tricks.
Kinda. Bowser captured because they're going to get married. He's forcing her to marry her.
What's Bowser's deal, dude? No means no.
Well, He doesn't care. He just wants to marry her.
Wow. Okay. Bowser is like that's toxic masculinity at its best.
So he's traveling around.
The whole thing's an allegory.
And every stop that you go to is a kingdom, and inside this kingdom, you have to collect a certain number of moons in order to power up your hat ship in order to get to the next destination as you're trying to catch up and save the princess. And eventually, it leads you to the end of the game, which is this great, fantastic end thing. And then after that, this is just for the main storyline.
Okay.
Once you do that, you beat the game, and then the credits roll and all that. That's only like 25% of the game. After you do the main storyline stuff, which is about 10 to 15 hours of playing, then the game really opens up. Like I said, that's only like 25%. And new things pop up in all the levels that you just went through, and additional levels come up, and like the game really expands and really fully unlocks itself. So it's a big, massive game that has a lot of stuff going for it. There's some things that aren't so great about it. It has motion controls. Most of it you can avoid.
Those things never work.
They do work. It's like
never work. Yeah.
There's some
Not
things that aren't reliable. Like if you're trying to flick your hat up, that one isn't as reliable as just regular flicking your hat or doing like the little flick your hat around yourself kind of thing. But it's fine. It's not required to do the things that you need Mario to do, and you can still throw your hat with a button. So you can most of the motion stuff you can do without actually having to do the motion control stuff. So it's avoidable for the most part, but that is something that I didn't care for. I mean, most people don't like motion controls.
I don't know what kind of hat fetish they developed here.
The main storyline and the main story sequence is easy, and it's not going to be super challenge. There is challenge there, but if you are a Mario veteran or a 3D platformer veteran, it's going to be exceptionally easy. But the difficulty will eventually start to ramp up, and you will start to get challenged after you beat the main story.
Wait, so you have to finish? You have to finish a full game before the game gets. It sounds like worth playing, like a legitimate challenge.
Oh no, it's worth playing throughout the main game.
But you said it's not going to be challenging until you actually beat it.
It's not challenging, but that doesn't mean it isn't fun. It is exceptionally fun. It's like a roller coaster. You're going through a roller coaster. Like all the weird things that you're going through is like this crazy roller coaster ride of highs and lows, or not really much of lows. Just what's the next most epic thing? It's like they're trying to
how high can Mario get?
It's like they're trying to one up themselves every single time. At every single kingdom you get to, they're doing something even more awesome, even more epic. And it all leads to this final ending, which is equally epic and awesome. And then you get into like the true end game of it, which is where the difficulty stuff ramps up. So it's like a really fun, really awesome, really long sort of slight hand-holding adventure that you're going through, and you're gonna have fun all the way through. And then once that's done, then it really opens up. And then if you want that challenge and stuff, it's there. But if you want that challenge stuff immediately, that is kind of like a thing to be wary of. You kind of have to get through the storyline stuff before you can actually start doing the challenging platforming.
Could that be just to like usher you in if you're new to the series?
It is
for
that.
Game?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It is for that. And there is little things here and there that you have to go out of your way. If you want to challenge yourself, you have to go out of your way to collect to get some collectibles that you can see and that exist, and you do have to exert some platforming expertise or skills in order to get to it, but it's optional. So as you're going through the single player stuff, you can still find those areas that have the challenge, but there isn't as much as I would have liked. But I mean, that's like it's nitpicking, but it is something to be wary of. Is that most of the difficult stuff is going to come in later on in the adventure.
All right, so you said fun like 97 times here, so I'm going to take it you kind of like this game.
Yeah, this is one of the best Mario games out there one of the best since Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. It isn't
not since Mario was missing?
No, definitely not. It isn't as innovative as Mario Galaxy. So Mario Galaxy, it really innovated with the gravity mechanic that it fully utilized. In this one, the big mechanic is the hat. where you're capturing enemies and then using the enemies, and that is it's very elaborate. Certain enemies you have to capture and use their abilities in order to access new areas, access other collectibles and whatnot, and that's really great. It just felt like Mario Galaxy took the Mario series, it innovated more so than what this one does, but that's not to say that this one isn't innovative, very fun. It's just not to the level of Mario Galaxy.
Oh, so you can say the Mario Galaxy turned the Mario franchise on its head, and then Mario Odyssey turns it back again.
But where Mario Galaxy sort of fails and where this one truly excels is the nostalgia. If you are a Mario fan, holy hell, you're going to find so many nods to the entire history of Mario. It is in there. We're talking 8-bit to modern day, 60, Nintendo 64
Does
Mario.
It bring back those little crab creatures from Mario and the sewers?
Oh yeah.
The little crab ones there.
Everything.
Wait, does it bring back the POW? That's the only thing I need. Just bring back the POW.
Everything you want from Mario and come to expect is in there.
Including the POW? Say the words, man.
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
It's all there. Everything's there, and even all the different outfits and costumes that Mario has worn throughout the history of Mario.
Snap! You mean I can get that frog suit back?
I haven't come across it.
Okay.
But there are
don't dangle that carrot if you can't.
There are frog things that happen very early on.
Frog. Wait, why you say? Wait, what sound dubious when you say it? What's this?
You can capture a frog and then become a frog with a mustache and hop around.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah.
These people are sick.
There's some very weird things happening in this.
All right. So I take it you're giving this one a solid thumbs down. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's a solid red thumb down. Now it's blue. It's up. It's way up.
All right. Yeah. All right, it's Mario Odyssey out now for Nintendo Switch only.
For Switch only, it's console exclusive. It's not going to be on anything else. So yeah, if you want to play this exceptional game, you have to get it on Switch. Unfortunately, it would be nice to see it on PC.
Oh, what Nintendo game on PC?
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I mean, Nintendo game on any other system is not going to happen. 3DS would not be able to run this. This game looks incredible.
Well, give it till like 2037. Nintendo will start putting out stuff for iPhones. They'll start making apps.
They already made Mario on iPhone.
They did?
Yeah, it came out last year.
Was it any good?
It was actually really good.
Oh well, shut my mouth. All right, so this has been the Geek Down here on WEMF. I've been Pat B. I want to thank Black Adam Willis, who actually had to duck